Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And what you're seeing on the screen is Britain being turned upside down, man. This whole earth is being turned upside down because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing sorrows on the earth, destruction, death, plagues upon the earth, man. And this is going to be America soon, very soon. This is going to be America. And it's different in America because out there in the UK, I don't believe the citizens have guns. But see, here in America, almost everybody has a firearm, man, has a sword, a modern day sword. So imagine the bloodshed when this happens. You had riots here and there in America, but imagine when a whole country is warring with each other. And that's coming. That's what's coming. As you can see the title up here, it says, you won't believe what's happening in Britain right now. We can believe it because this has all been prophesied. Right? This has all been prophesied. Let me get something real quick. Second Esdras, you know where I'm going, 13 and 31. It says, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one people, Salakia, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So what we coming into is war, violence on all levels, man. And you can't hide, you can't run from it. So this is what you're going to see in this video, and I'm not getting paid for this, hey, it's just for educational purposes only. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing to elect the other five. Check it out.
Recently, the United Kingdom has been embroiled in a deeply troubling series of events that have shaken the very foundations of what it means to be British.
They wouldn't reciprocate and give us our rights to freedom of speech if they had the upper hand. Not a bit of it. These people would subjugate everybody, but they're trying everything they can now. They're pushing, as people like them always do. And I would like to see Britain to push back. I think it's high time we made it clear that we're not going to be pushed around endlessly.
As we grapple with the harsh realities unfolding on our streets, it's impossible to ignore the questions weighing heavily on every patriotic citizen's mind. What has happened to our beloved country? Have we truly lost the essence of what it means to be British? Before we delve deeper, if you've not already, consider subscribing to our channel and ring the bell for upcoming updates.
And those people don't even belong. Those people they're not the real British, man. The real British were dark-skinned people, right? These are Edomites. A lot of them are Edomites that you see over there.
Now pay close attention.
I mean, last night in London, outside the theatre I was meant to speak at, a group of Islamists paraded up and down the street screaming through megaphones abuse at me. I don't care, but I think the Metropolitan Police ought to care. Yes. And also, let's never forget, Julia, we are all being played in Britain. We are all being played.
The scenes of chaos and unrest that have gripped our streets are a far cry from the proud, prosperous nation we once knew. Daily riots, two-tier policing practices, and the rise of Islamic extremism have all contributed to a profound sense of disillusionment and a growing belief that the soul of Britain is being systematically eroded. Voices of reason, such as those of Douglas Murray and Nigel Farage, have been shunned, silenced, or dismissed, even as they have desperately tried to sound the alarm and give voice to the concerns of the people. The ability to engage in free speech and openly express our thoughts and feelings about the state of our nation has been severely curtailed, leaving many of us feeling helpless and disenfranchised. The scourge of illegal migration and the staggering cost of living crisis have only compounded the sense of despair and the feeling that we are losing control of our own country. The very foundations that have long defined us as a proud, independent, and self-determined nation are being eroded and replaced by a deep.
And hey, and over there in the UK, they get it in, man, with the cops. They get it in with the police. Right? They've gone, I've seen videos where they go blows with the police, man. You know, so this thing is going to go from this to turning deadly. You know, the whole world is in an uproar right now. Right? Why? Because the wicked are in authority. The wicked are in authority, the people are mourning. And this is the example of some people mourning. That mourning turns to anger, turns to violence. You know, this is going to happen. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua said that it was going to happen. Right? So it's going to happen. This is all prophecy, man. Luke 12:51. And they say that it's Islamic extremists and migration, the immigrants over there, and they're the reason why these things are happening. No, it's all Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. The Lord controls all spirits. All spirits are his. Luke 12:51. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on the earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. And that's what you see throughout the whole earth, man. On every level, division. Right? Left against the right. Republicans, Democrat. Right? Lawmakers, senators, they all got different, they all are imposed against one another. Right? So this thing is divided on so many levels. And this is all Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You know, and you can't stop it. It's not going to cease. Not going to cease, man.
Troubling reality, where our voices are muted and our concerns are dismissed. As we grapple with this overwhelming sense of uncertainty and unease, the question remains, do we still have a say in the future of our own country?
Nope.
Have we truly lost the ability to shape the trajectory of our beloved Britain? Or is there still hope to reclaim the soul of our nation?
Nope.
The answer, we believe, lies in our unwavering determination to stand up and make our voices heard. We seem to have a government that is proving to be unbelievable before our own very eyes. It is time to shed the shackles of fear and oppression and reclaim the rightful place of the British people as the true custodians of our nation's destiny. We must stand firm in our commitment to the core values that have long defined us, the values of freedom, democracy, and the unshakable belief in the sovereignty of our people. We must not be cowed by the forces that seek to undermine our way of life, but instead, we must channel our collective strength and determination to fight back and take back control of our country. The road ahead will not be easy, but the stakes have never been higher. The very essence of what it means to be British is at stake, and we must rise to the challenge. Together, we must forge a new path forward, one that affirms our unwavering commitment to the principles that have made Britain great and ensures that the soul of our nation remains intact for generations to come. It is time to reclaim the pride and dignity that have long been the hallmarks of the British spirit. We must stand united, shoulder to shoulder, and refuse to be silenced or cowed by those who seek to undermine our cherished way of life. Only then can we truly say that we have reclaimed the soul of Britain and secured its rightful place in the world. The time for action is now.
And all of this is happening because of this. Isaiah 34:8. For it is the day of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion, man. So all these nations, They are in the uproar, man. All these nations are about to be paid back by the Lord for what they did to the Israelites, what they did to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is the year of the Lord's payback, man. Right? And can't nobody escape. Can't nobody, plead and say sorry. These other nations, they through, man. The Lord got a judgment set for them, for their hand in destroying, killing, rape, robbing, murdering the Israelites. Right? And they're going to pay for that. They're going to pay for that. Second Esdras, chapter 6, and verse 24. And it reads, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. And this is what you see, man. Right? At one time, people can, live, together on a certain level. But now, their true nature is being shown, man. Now, that good morning turns to get the F out my face. Now that have a good evening turns to get from around here. Get from around here. You this or that. Now the hatred is being shown. Now it's being shown, man. So these people who you thought you knew, you're about to realize you never knew them, man. You're about to realize you never knew them. So let me get one more. And then we're going to play the rest of this off. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 15. For the sword, Salakia, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands. That's what it's coming to, man. A bloodbath. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. And you seen that I don't know what he was, the president, a lawmaker, senator, whatever. They threw something on his head, man. They didn't care. It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. You heard that dude. He said, I want to see Britain stand up and tell them that we're not going to be, basically, you're not going to get over on us no more. We're not just going to sit down and let you walk over us. Right? It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, because they're going to try to come and shut down these cities, but that's not going to work neither. This is literally, this is all working up to the insurrection of them that fear the Lord. Because they're going to blame the Israelites for why all this is happening. This is who they're going to blame. It says, for because of their pride, and you heard what the woman was saying. Oh, our prideful country. Now we don't even know what it's like. We don't know how we can save it. Because what? The Lord said, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Right? Thousands of dollars in damage, hundreds of thousands of dollars in damage when these types of riots and crying outs happen. Right? These uproars. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. And hey, Jacob's trouble is on the way. So you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you think that this ain't got nothing to do with you. It has a lot to do with you, man. Because like I said, they're going to blame you for all of these things that are happening. Right? So Jacob's trouble is coming. And it's coming up into that election. Because you got these so-called white people saying if Trump gets in office, It's going to be violence. If Trump don't get in office, it's going to be violence. Against who? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They already starting to blame you for everything. These migrants, which are most of them the Northern Kingdom, those are Israelites as well. They're going to blame you. So the Lord is setting all of this up beautifully, man. And the Lord is in control of it all. So, hey, man, seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua while he may be found, man, because he's your only rest. He's your only protection in these last days. You see what it says, the time for action is now. And that action is what? Seeking Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, putting that off from day to day. You need to seek the Lord now, or else you're going to perish. So I wanted to touch on this. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua willing, the elect with other Father. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua B'Hashem Rakakadash for blessing me with the Spirit to do this lesson. Hey, the next lesson, till the next lesson, I want to say Shalom.
Let us stand united, voice our concerns, and reclaim the Britain that we know and love. For the sake of our children, our grandchildren, and the generations yet to come, we must prevail in this crucial battle for the heart and soul of our nation. Make use of the comment section and voice your concerns. Don't also forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to always be notified when we publish new updates.